Okay, so I want to show you how to use Adobe Spark Page and kind of what it will look like. So you should have downloaded all three of these apps onto your iPad, but the one we are going to use is this one in the middle with the, I don't know how you say it, the lines and the triangle square, okay? And this is what it will look like. You do not have an account yet, so you're actually going to say continue with Google, and it will say continue to sign in. And you'll sign in with your gs.gckschools.com account. So I'm, just for sake of time, GT account, I'm going to allow. Okay, it's saying has updated terms of use. I've read. I'm going to say okay. Now, when you go to any of the other apps, whether it be Adobe Spark Post or Adobe Spark Video or Adobe Photoshop Mix, it'll be the same thing. You already have an account, you just log in. Okay, so you will see here some of these pages, and if you recall from my example, there are some pages in here. If I just click on it, let's say these are just some already made. They maybe give you some, they might give you some inspiration. And any of these, you should be able to go edit, but it's not looking like you can. It's just a preview. So by all means, please go explore these, see what they look like, maybe get yourself some inspiration on how to go about using those. Okay, where you're going to go is to My Pages, which you have none. You're going to hit the plus sign. Okay, got it. And now you're starting with a blank template. So you can edit this however you'd like. If you come up here, up in the upper right-hand corner, I clicked on that little wand-looking thing, and there are themes here that you can choose. In the settings, it's the header and footer. We're not going to worry too much about it. So you can pick, you know, whatever you like. Okay. You're going to add a title. You can call it My Friends or Samantha's Friends, or if you have some sort of name that's school appropriate for your group, you can always put that in there. You need to put by and your name. And the fonts, it's not going to let you change the font style. It's just based on your theme. So after you get it, if you're like, yeah, that's not really what I want, you can always go in and play with some of your different options. Okay. From here, if I hit the plus sign, I can add in a photo for my background. You need to have some sort of a photo. You need to save your pictures to your iPad. Okay. And then you can see here it says scroll to start writing your story. From here, how it looks is completely and totally up to you. You can do the split layout. That's kind of what I did. You can do a glide show, and that's where you'd have a photo and you'd kind of glide through it. You could just put in some text. Like I said, it's completely up to you how you format it. Your options are somewhat limited, but I think you guys are creative enough, you'll figure it out. So it's easy. Add your image. I tapped on it. I'm going to put in a picture. I'm going to add in some text. I'm going to put in the person's name or my name, whoever I'm talking about. And up here, there are some options for what your text looks like if I highlight it. So you have some different options. The quotation would be just like a quote. It has a different style to it. I can say where I want it, left, right, centered, maybe, oh goodness, sorry. Like I said, I can change left, right, centered, bold, italic if the font allows it. I can put in bullet points if I'd like. I can put in numbers if I'd like. So how that looks is completely up to you. You will want to, when you're trying to add in all the information for each friend, use these left and right, these plus signs over here versus adding a whole nother page at the bottom. So if I click on the bottom plus sign, that's going to add another page. If I click on the plus signs within the page, it's going to all keep it there in the same place. So from here, again, I can add in some more information. Another text box, so I can go in and put the bullet points with facts about my friend. Wow, my spelling and my typing on my iPad. I need 5 of them. I need 5 facts. Okay, plus sign, another text, paragraph about what that friend means to you, how you know that friend, etc. Okay? And again, I can play with how that might look. With those quotations kind of look cool. I can swap those 2 sides if I'd like. I can swap out my picture if I need to. I can change the focal point, which I think is kind of cool. Like, who is the focus of the image so that it doesn't awkwardly crop, like down here and we just see Graham. We actually want to see the whole fam. So I can change where my focal point is. That makes a difference too. And I can add as much information here as I'd like. Like I said, you need to have a photo of something that is important to that person. So animals, other friends, family members, etc. The photo grid is what you'll probably use to create your collage. You can also play with, again, that glide show. The button is just if you're wanting to like have it go to another location, another website. Don't necessarily need to use that. Video, it has to be from YouTube or Vimeo or Spark, so you'll have to have a link for that to work. Otherwise, it's pretty standard. So if I hit the play button, I can have a preview of my website. Like I said, it has my focal point, and when I'm scrolling on this page, it doesn't scroll down until I completely go to the bottom, if that makes sense. Okay, it saves automatically. You'd go back to My Pages, and you can continue editing it. To turn it in, I'm going to push this share button. I want to show my author. Category, just leave it as other. Share, it's going to copy the link. And you're going to, I would say not get noticed. I would say create an unlisted link. You're going to take this link, copy it, and paste it into the assignment on Google Classroom so that I can scroll through it and I can take a look at it. Again, I want to see who it's created by, so make sure author is turned on so that I can see your name. And make sure you've signed in with your GS account. Okay? Questions, you just, as always, ask.